What is going down, everybody? It's Unbeatable Jacob coming back with another video. Been super consistent on YouTube because I've kind of just came to the terms with, like, if I get an idea, I'm gonna record it, I'm gonna upload it, we're just gonna do it. I mean, not every video I've been uploading has been like some groundbreaking stuff, and today's video isn't either, but thought this might be an interesting thing because a lot of cards come out in MyTeam nowadays. I mean, we're looking at cards getting dropped every single day at this point, which is a great thing. So I want to talk about 10 cards that maybe you are sleeping on in MyTeam right now. Now, everybody knows about the best cards in the game. I mean, it's not no secret, some of these cards, right? Everybody knows that KD's good, Porzingis is good. Everybody knows Giddy. Everybody, got a good idea of what Bob Nedelicki is. So we're not going to cover those. But I'm also not going to sit here and send you off and say, man, y'all really missing out if you guys don't have 6'4" Bruce Brown in the lineup. Not doing that. I'm going to give you guys 10 cards that definitely can play in your lineup that a lot of people aren't talking about. So to start things off, we're going to go ahead and do number 10. And this is in no particular order, by the way. And that's Marquez Johnson. This card just came out today, and honestly, for whatever reason, I heard more people talking about Bill Laimbeer and Smush Parker. This card's good. He can play. He's got 29 Hoffers with 29 golds, 95 speed, and I'm not going to go too far into the stats because at this point it's assumed like every card's got pretty good stats, but just overall, he's got all of the real key badges that you'd be looking for out of a 6'7" 2 guard. I mean, he's got Hoff Sniper, he's got Hoff Handles for Days, Quick Chain, Quick First Step, Interceptor Clamps. The dude can hold 8 badges as well, so you go ahead and you chuck Blinders, Chef, Circus 3s on him, throw Brick Wall on him, Rim Protector on him, and the dude is a good card. This Jump Shot 8 is not bad whatsoever. It's kind of that Dominique type of shot on very quick. It's really quick. Dude's solid. Just like a lot of other cards right now, his SIGs aren't anything special, but you could say that about anyone right now, so yeah, not a bad card. You might want to take a look at him. Next one is Jimmy Butler. Now, you might say like, oh, no one's sleeping on Jimmy, but have you guys been playing against Jimmy? I haven't been matching up with many Jimmys. I don't think a lot of people have this card. The reason why I have him on the list is because he's legitimately one of the best wing defenders in this game. 6'7" at shooting guard as well. The dude just can play defense. I mean, look at these stats. 94 interior, 98 perimeter, 98 steal, 98 lateral. Dude has like 12 or 13 Hoff defensive badges and can get literally every badge in the game, or just short. I mean, you're talking about a dude who has 40 golds with 29 Hall of Fames. If you want, you can throw 8 extra golds on him. All of a sudden, you're like 70 badges or so, or more than that. You're at like 78. Yeah, I mean, this dude can hold it down for sure. So Jimmy, not a bad card to look at either. And, a few of these, like Jimmy, maybe you're not sleeping on him, but I feel like a few people might be. Derrick Rose, another one that I feel like a lot of people are sleeping on. For me, right now, Derrick Rose is the 4th best point guard in the game behind Zach LaVine, Michael Jordan, and Luka Doncic. You might be like, oh, he's only 6'3", he's too short. For whatever reason, I don't know if it's these badges. I mean, he's got Hoff Ball Stripper, which is huge on a short guard with 82 interior. I don't know what it is. The dude holds defense. He really does. I made a whole video explaining on how to dribble with him. He's the only player in this game who has the signature size up of Derrick Rose, and it's pretty OP if you know what you're doing with it. So don't sleep on Derrick Rose. I know a lot of people are aware of this card, but I'd say most people probably have him as like the maybe like 9th best point guard. I think he's the 4th. I think he's the 4th best point guard in this game. Another one here is Herbert Jones. So just like Jimmy Butler, great wing defender. Dude is 6'7", can't play shooting guard, so don't play him at power forward. But if you put him at small forward, he can be a good lockdown because look at these defensive badges. The dude is great defensively. 94 interior. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and rattle this all off because he is what he is. 98 tendencies. He's tendo glitched. Don't even worry about the jump shot. Don't worry about the dribble style. Don't worry about this size up or nothing like that. What this dude does is just hold defense. He gets bumpy as hell. I mean, you can use him as an on-ball defender, and he's going to get you some stops. So I definitely take a look at him if you haven't already. Another one here is Simbu War. Not a lot of people talked about Big Sim, man. Not a lot of people talked about Big Sim. But I want to show you something. Compare him to Yao Ming. 1 inch shorter than Yao Ming, same wingspan. He's a little bit short on the badges. There's no questioning that. But look at the stats here. He's got plus 11 speed, plus 11 acceleration. Dude has plus 11 speed with ball, plus 14 ball handle. Lateral quickness is plus 11. Perimeter defense is plus 10. I mean, just that alone is pretty huge, you know? Don't need to really worry about the animations or the tendencies too much here. The badges definitely lacking a bit, and I'm not going to gas it up and say this is one of the best centers in the game. But if you liked Yao, you might want to take a look at Simbu War, because if you have a coach like Don Nelson, all of a sudden you're looking at a dude who's 7'5" with 87 speed, 93 interior, 88 perimeter, 81 lateral quickness. I mean, it's kind of crazy. It can get a little bit glitchy. So an 87 speed, 7'5" player, I'm sure a lot of you guys didn't even know that existed right now. So Simbu War, pretty tough. And just imagine, you add a plus 4 for the speed with, or shoe with speed, you're looking at 91 speed on a 7'5" player. Another card here is Zach LaVine. I made a whole video on Zach LaVine, so I'm not going to go too deep into it. The dude is really good. If you're interested in this card, go watch my video. I think it's titled like the best card in the game no one's talking about. Right now, most people see on next gen like Michael Jordan and Luka in a league of their own as point guards, and I think Zach LaVine's in that conversation too. I've touched on this a lot. I mean, if you want to see what this card can really do, go watch a Nike stream. He's moving with them, and even myself, I'm doing pretty well with them. I mean, I sold Jordan because I think Zach LaVine is honestly good, but that's just me. Another card here to look at is Anthony Davis. Now, this card was definitely not slept on when he came out, but he's kind of slept on now. I feel like a lot of people have seen, you know, these new cards come out this season. You know, you're looking at the updates. We're looking at, you know, a month and a couple days ago that this card has came out at this point. And I feel like he's not the only one who's going under the radar in this set. There's a lot of cards from this out of position set going under the radar now, just like Ben Wallace and just like Evan Mobley. These three dudes are all actual centers or could play center in the NBA, and they can all play shooting guard. I know a lot of people aren't like unaware of the fact that they're in the game, but realistically, you probably should be running these dudes, and I don't see them all that much. You know, when I'm loading up games now, I'm seeing a lot of dudes who are running cars like Albert King at the 2, or you know, they're running cars like who are some of the other ones? Glenn Robinson at the 2, or maybe a Carmelo at the 2. People still running Mullen at the 2, or Dr. J at the 2. At the end of the day, it's like, dude, can't really teach this type of size. These cards will stay relevant for longer than what most of the other cards that are out right now, just due to their size. And another reason why I wanted to add these three to the list is because since they've been out for a month now, a lot of people are selling them off, and you can pick them up for cheap with extra Hoff badges. So you guys don't run super tall, small, or shooting guards, maybe go ahead and look in the auction house and see if you can find yourself an Evan Mobley with a few extra Hoffs, or an Anthony Davis or Ben Wallace with a few extra Hoffs. I think you might be pretty happy once you do. Last but not least, we do have Oscar Robertson. A lot of people don't talk about this card. The dude cooks me. I don't use this card, but the dude cooks me always. I think a lot of people, you know, are just, you know, talking about Jordan, talking about Luka. People forget about Oscar. I don't think he's better than Derrick Rose, and I don't think he's better than Zach LaVine, but he's probably, to me, the 5th best point guard in the game. So yeah, that's my list, guys. I know a lot of these are like not super obvious, but kind of obvious. If you guys are deep into the game like myself, you're probably aware of all these cards. But I mean, not everybody plays this game all day, every day, and maybe I kind of reminded you or refreshed you with maybe a card that might be worth taking a second look at. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll be back soon.